time of the application, you're going to go through and do a special check and you're going to retain documentation that you verified it on that day. Okay. Now, keep in mind, you cannot rely upon the borrower's statement. I mentioned that before because a lot of borrowers, they may not even know that they have these protections. Okay. So, what are your safe harbor options? Well, first off, you can go to there's an MLA database that you can go through. The link is in your materials. You can go and check that database and you'll type in the information from the applicant. They will, and then that database will spit out either a statement that says they are a covered borrower or they are not. Couple of things here. First off, um, if you go directly to the website, both of those statements, both the yes they are MLA covered borrower and no they are not, they look very similar. Okay, so if you're doing a manual process and every loan officer, every application you have come through that might be a covered borrower, you're going onto that website and then you're printing off either the yes or no statement. Just know that it isn't like it isn't obviously clear that you have a yes that pops up. Those pages look very similar. And I have seen loan officers who are so used to having that MLA website always produce a negative response and say, nope, you don't have to worry about it. Nope, you don't have to worry about it. That they're not recognizing when suddenly they pull one up and it does say, yes, we do possess information that they would be a covered borrower. They're just breezing over it, adding it to their stack of files, and then you find out after the fact that, oh, we missed one here. Okay, so just know that it might not be crystal clear. Now, there's another option. If you want to have your credit report, they offer this as a service where they'll go out and independently check it for you. Couple of things there. First off, there's a fee that they'll charge for doing that. So and maybe it's worth it, so you don't have to go through that manual process. It's just right there on the consumer report when you pull it. The other thing to look out for though is watch out if you are reusing credit reports down the line. Okay, you remember this check has to be done at the time of application for the most part. So if you're pulling that consumer report and then relying on that, maybe I come in 6 months later and I've got another request for credit or something along those lines. Suddenly that doesn't get you through the safe harbor. Okay. The expectation here would be is that you were pulling it every time. Otherwise, you're going back to that database and you're pulling it up manually and you're documenting whatever the response was on that particular day.